Have you seen these in Walmart and wondered if they were good or not? Well, stay tuned. Hey my friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing with you two different muffin bread items that I got from Walmart. They are the Great Value brand. And one is an apple cinnamon muffin or bread mix, and the other one is a French toast muffin or bread mix. And I wanted to see, I've only seen them when they come out with all their fall stuff, and they put like a, stand in the middle of the aisle with a bunch of fall related baking goods. That's where I got these from. And normally I would pass them by, but both flavors sounded really good to me. So I thought I would try them out, and I'm gonna try them a couple different ways. You can use them as a bread mix, or you can use them as muffins. So I think I'm gonna do the French toast as the muffins and the apple cinnamon as the bread. And I'm also going to kind of zhuzh it up just a little bit and try a couple of different techniques or I guess kitchen appliances to try a couple different things. So let's go ahead and get started in the kitchen with making these boxed muffin and bread mixes. Since these are sort of fall themed desserts, I figured I would light a fall candle using this lighter that I got from a company called Reidea. It is a rose gold rechargeable lighter. It's eco-friendly, it's windproof, it's flameless. It comes with this charger that it charges very quickly, and it does have a safety feature of an on-off switch, and it's also very easy to charge. Right there on the bottom is the charger. And when you press the button up, you can see the kind of charge in between each prong, and it lights just like a regular candle does, but you don't have to worry about wind blowing it out. And once you let go of that lever, it turns off, so it is very safe to use. But it comes in multiple colors, and I will have the link for this lighter in my description box. Now I think I'm gonna make these two different ways. I think I'm gonna use this one as muffins because I think with the French toast flavor profile, I think muffins will be good, kind of breakfasty. This apple cinnamon one I'm gonna make as the quick bread, and I'm gonna make it in a loaf pan, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it with both or just maybe the French toast one, but I also wanna try it in my little mini waffle maker, because that would be something that would be really fun to make. Actually, I may do both, because this would be fun to make sort of like as a waffle and top it with some whipped topping and some syrup. And then this one would be good to make as a little waffle with maybe some ice cream on top. So anyway, I am going to go ahead and get started putting these together, and I'm just basically following the box directions. It's pretty simple. There's one direction for the quick bread and one direction for the muffins. So it gives you both directions on both of them. So depending on how you want to make it, you have the directions there. So I am just going to follow the box directions, doing nothing fancy. At the end, I may put together some kind of creamy topping, like a glaze to go on each one. But other than that, I'm just going to go ahead and get started making these muffins and bread. I think I'm going to start with the apple cinnamon box mix, and I think I'm going to take a chance I have some apple pie filling. I'm going to maybe add half of this. I don't want to add the whole thing because it's a pretty big can. And I also want to keep some of the topping or some of the pie filling for maybe like if I do like a waffle, mini waffle. But I'm gonna take about half a can and I'm gonna include it in with the bread. So I don't know if that's gonna mess up the consistency of the bread or how it cooks, but I'm just gonna try it out and just add a little. That's the thing with these box mixes. You can make them more than just a box mix. So that's what I hope to do with these. All right, I have my batter done, and here is where I am going to, just got my sleeve in the batter. I am going to plug up my little mini waffle iron, if I can get it plugged up. And I'm gonna let that heat for just a minute. And then I'm gonna put a scoop of this batter in here and see what happens. Okay, it's hot. I just have a little tablespoon. I don't know how much I should put in there. Maybe a little bit more. All right, then I'm gonna close it and let it go. All right, let's check on this. Beautiful. Is it done? I think if I let it cook too much longer, I guess I didn't come prepared with a plate. All right. That on the plate. And that is what it looks like. So now I'm gonna just take some of those chopped apples and put that on top. Let's see. Okay, here is the little waffle, and I've got some apples on top. So let's see what this tastes like. That was good, but was it the apples? I don't know, let's try it without. It's really good. You can taste the apple. You can taste a little bit of the cinnamon. It's really good. I think it would be even better if I had like a glaze or some whipped topping, which I don't have. Even some powdered sugar. Sorry. That's really good. All right, I have a silicone loaf pan. And even though it is silicone, I did want to go ahead and spray it. So I am going to pour this in here. I'm only going to pour about half because, try not to make a huge mess, because I have those apples and I have chopped them up. So instead of mixing it in, I'm just going to kind of lay it across this, and then I'm going to pour the rest of the batter on top. So this is going to kind of be a little surprise in the middle of the loaf bread, or not loaf bread, but you know what I mean, apple cinnamon bread. wonder if I should add a little extra cinnamon too. Huh. I don't know. I think I might. All right. Like I said, I only used about a half a can. And let me go get the cinnamon. All right. I have a little bit of cinnamon. Then the rest of the mix. Okay, my husband came in, so I quit filming. But anyway, I got the rest of the batter in here and smoothed it all out. So now I'm gonna put it in the oven, and it has to cook on 325 for 53 to 57 minutes. That's a long time, but it'll be perfect for an after dinner dessert. Here it is out of the oven. I think I cooked it for about 53 to 54 minutes, and it came out great. Now it's time to start on the French toast muffins. And like I said before, I'm just using the box instructions. I ended up having to switch out the whisk for a spatula, get it all stirred up real good. And then I lined my muffin pan. I had some actually fall muffin paper cup liner things from last year. This is the stuff you put on the top. I can't think of the name of it, crumble, that I mixed with the melted butter and 1/4 cup of the mix. And I'm just stirring that up real good. And once I get the batter put into each muffin cup, then I will put that crumble on top. And this also bakes on 325, but it only cooks for about 22 to 27 minutes. Now I'm gonna make a glaze for this, and I made it one other time and it was really good. So I'm basically just gonna use powdered sugar, some syrup, I need to get the vanilla, and teeny tiny little bit of milk. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this together. And I don't have any measurements, I just kind of look at it, kind of the consistency that I want. So that's basically how I make it. I had just enough of that batter to make one little test waffle of the French toast. So I got that in there and I let it cook for maybe about 2 minutes. And after about 2 minutes, once you take it out, I've learned that it may feel a little flimsy at first, but once you set it out, it actually is the perfect consistency. So I didn't film myself tasting this because the TV was on, it was too noisy, but anyway, I let my husband taste it too. I dipped a little bit of it in that glaze, and boy, is this good, really good. The muffins cooked for about 22 minutes, so I took them out, put them on this cooling rack, and then I started putting that glaze on top. And it really doesn't need much because that glaze is very rich. But this is how it turned out, and these were absolutely delicious. I will tell you that if you see these in Walmart, I would recommend both of them. The muffins, especially with this glaze, is delicious. And then the bread, the apple cinnamon bread, I have to say that adding those apples and cinnamon to the middle just really kind of took it up a notch. So I definitely recommend these. So anyway, that is it for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you've made it this far, leave me either an apple emoji or a bread emoji in the comments. But if you like all things homemaking, whether it's cooking, meal ideas, home decor, shopping hauls, then I would love it if you would become a part of my YouTube family by clicking that subscribe button and click the bell button so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you're looking for more fall cooking inspiration, check out the box you see on the screen right now, and I'll see you next time. Bye.